about this. Not the amber clad, but in terms of size of spaceship. But wow, what is it? Is there a word for the fear of not large machinery per se, but large aircraft specifically?
A fear of large aircrafts?
Like it's hard to describe without just giving examples. When I was setting up that VR flight, also this is a really good cutscene. When I was setting up the VR flight sim for my grandfather, I reset the seated position and it put the index, or rather the player, effectively on the hood of the airplane. And this was like a private jet-sized one, really small. But I turned around to see where I was, and all I see is a giant-ass airplane, like, poking at me, and I was like, ah! Like, I cannot look into the air intakes of a giant machine like that without getting that animal fear of that thing's going to eat me.
Yeah.
Like,
I could understand that.
Helicopters and airplanes specifically, like, even like GTA, it still gives me like a, ugh.
It's like some people with deep water.
Yeah, like, it's a phobia, is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's phobias for just about everything.
Well, I looked it up, and this one specifically does not have a name. Because it's not fear. The scarab, yeah, it's cool. It walks. I can understand that. Well,
that guy gets screwed so hard. It's just like, oh no, I've got to move out of the way. And the guy's like, well, I'm dead now.
But having grown up playing BattleTech and Halo, walkers don't scare me at all.
I used to actually like the AT-AT in Star Wars used to actually be kind of frightening to me as a child.
Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie and say if I saw one of these things, a giant walking robot in real life with guns and angry.
With guns on it that looks around with a head that looks like it's like a living thing trying to kill you. Yeah, that'd be a little frightening.
Yeah, here's the first time we had a little problem because of the cutscenes.
Oopsie.
I don't know how long this will last, so I'm gonna take this moment to eat some fried rice.
Sounds good.
That's kind of a thing.
How long did you say this next section was, by the way?
Another 45 minutes.
Alright, this will probably be the last one, because then it'll be about 8 o'clock, and then that's when people will probably start getting off. We get through the Jackal snipers in 45 minutes?
No, we get through them in an hour. There's outskirts, and then there's Metropolis. There are Jackal snipers in this mission, but they're not quite so egregious.
Yeah, that's true.
They're in a more alleyway sort of way. Okay, you can load now.
No, it's got to take some time. And it's like, ha!
Oh yeah, we tried to skip
it this time.
I think we tried to skip it and it still didn't work.
And the game is like, nope, losers, you don't get to look at pretty cutscenes and still play the game. You get to do one or the other.
Yeah. I think the last time I put up a like troubleshooting video was back when myself and 2 other friends found somebody had modified the first Five Nights at Freddy's to be multiplayer, which is a travesty in its own way. But
yeah,
because it was made by one dude and not even in his basement, it was
not even in his basement.
Like it was it was really bad. So I for some reason I thought it was a good idea to put up us troubleshooting it and not even put up the gameplay when we had that. I don't remember what happened.
Just a video of us fixing our technical.
Yeah, it was just an hour of like, okay, now load up the game. Okay, now join this IP. Okay. Oh, it's not working. Okay.
Yeah, it's working. End the video.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
I still need to play more of that in VR. Oh,
I think this time I switch it from new to the old graphics and.
Yeah.
Also, it's very fortunate that Chief didn't just die from that scarab blast at the very beginning. That would have been the most anticlimactic thing ever. It's like, all right, Chief, we just finished saving the thing. Let's go down and kick some ass, and then dead.
I take you up to another skull. Unbeknownst to me, there was another achievement related to going up this way that I didn't know about. It's a follow-up to the. Oh, you died. I think.
Yeah.
It's a follow-up to the T-Rex Easter egg from Halo CE, where there's a plasma sword on this map you can just get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you walk along the you can skip the courtyard. You can skip the courtyard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember that being a thing.
So it's hard to tell, but if you just go backwards from where you're looking right now, you can go above rooftops and just walk along the whole streetway. And then where something crashed, there's a bunch of bullet shells that spell T-Rex or something with a plasma sword.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I think you're about to... Yeah, you walk up that way. You can totally just go up, grenade jump up on the wall behind us.
That looks jumpable without grenades.
It's not. Here I am pretending I know how to shoot people.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem of not being the host.
Jackals are easier to shoot and reach, too. I don't know why they made them so easy.
Oh.
Yeah, that was me. He's like, I'll provide sniper support. Nope.
Yeah, aka I'll be the cannon fodder when the first jackal sniper shows up.
Or will
Literally
I be
the first thing he shoots.
Or will I be the safest person in the event of a Japple sniper?
I can already hear one of them shooting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we missed that one after we die the first time, and that one ends up killing me.
Oh yeah, I disconnected from live, but I was like, screw it, we're not playing.
I like how a 1-ton Spartan landing on plate grass doesn't...
I landed on the girder. It totally breaks it. I just didn't land on the glass intentionally. Yep, sniped.
Yep. And there we
There's another theme.
There's
Whee!
the first jackal sniper race, and we're like, oh, this little bugger. Okay.
This is no longer about human covenant, all right? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that glass.
Your bullets don't even break the glass.
Burst fire 762. Yeah.
Oh, and you're gonna die.
No.
Oh, I saved you. I saved you. And Jackal Sniper Part 2.
Yeah. we're
now that we've got the
immediately paranoid.
phobia. There's gotta be... Somebody has to have made a phobia for Jackal Snipers. That has to have a legitimate term in Urban Dictionary. Because that's legitimate.
I think that one might just fit under general xenophobia. You know what? I will look. Jackal. No, wait, hold on. Fear
Jackal
of
Sniper phobia. Oh, he's right there, Dig!
Sniper.
Look at him! Kill him!
Yeah! He's dead!
I could see him running and you weren't reacting yet. And I was like, oh no. This is it. This is where it all goes.
There's no specific word, but trust me, a lot of people have complained about it.
Oh yeah.
Like, you look up Jackal Sniper and the first 5 things are forum posts across the years.
Or memes of people that have made fun of it after the trauma's worn off.
And then one guy tries to go like, no, it's a Gigyar sniper, and everyone goes, no, he's an asshole. I'm not even too upset. It's a oh, look at that guy. Johnson.
I think that's Johnson, yeah.
But no,
Johnson just always got a sniper rifle.
Yeah, he knows how to win.
And just like every mission that he's in, he's got a sniper rifle.
I think I just saw a sniper out of the corner of the camera. Or is that just a blood stain from when we killed the sniper?
Might be. We'll find out in about 1 second.
I can't even complain, because it's not like snipers are an unrealistic thing to have in a war zone.
Right.
But this is a video game! Yeah, that's a blood stain. Yeah, I'm looking at it again.
It's like, wait.
Yeah, here's the new graphics.
Ah. Oh, the space elevator's not there in the graphics.
It's a video game! Even in Battlefield 3, during the sniper section and that, they're at least like, if you use cover effectively. No, there's no cover in this game. You die.
Yeah. Yeah, the jackals are, I mean, just in general, jackals are douches.
At least when they have the shield, I feel like I can do something. Look at that red truck. That's a nice truck.
It's a very convenient place for you to jump out of harm's way.
Yeah, let me jump on top of it and not crack the paneling.
Let me just punch this Marine real fast.
Oh, he missed!
Yeah, but it killed me, so it doesn't matter. Oh, and we're back here.
What did you call me?
Or did that grunt just say spoiler? That's
Sounded like it.
Spoiler alert! My jackal buddy's gonna shoot your face off.
Pew, 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 pew.
I'm pretty sure that even amongst the Covenant, the Jackals are douches. Like, I'm pretty sure nobody likes
absolutely.
them. Like,
Even among
nobody
Jackals,
likes
Jackals are douches.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
The
That is absolutely true.
entire universe just agrees. No, you're a douche. They don't even care. That's why they make such great pirates. They don't give the rat's ass.
They look like a rat too, so it's convenient.
Oh!
Look at him! He was in mid-air and he spun 90 degrees and almost hit you.
They just found.
If that had happened, it would scream so loud, just like frustration and rage pouring out of your butt.
The guys at Bungie just watched a bunch of trick shot vids from Call of Duty or whatever. I don't even know which Call of Duty we're on at this point.
It's like, yeah, let's make an enemy that does this.
Yeah, when I have a sniper, the drones are no problem. Input lag or no.
Yeah, the best thing to use against those guys is the sniper.
The rocket launcher, yeah. Oh.
It's really annoying because I just never seem to be able to hit them in the head with the battle rifle.
I was able to get them good in Reach with the DMR, but their AI was a lot smoother.
Also in Reach, the freaking models seem to have a headshot hitbox. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. It could very easily be because I'm just not hitting their head, but I feel like they did.
I wasn't hitting. Why do you think I was using a sniper? I wasn't hitting them in the head. But if you, that's the thing about power weapons is you really don't have to aim with most of them. Where's that power weapon? The orbital strike. Just use that on everything.
You just no scope a grunt. What a great use of power weapon. You silly goose.
Display my absolute dominance and waste thousands of dollars of military hardware on grunts.
Nah, it's the Covenants. It's the Covenant's military hardware, so you're fine.
Yeah, so it's millions of dollars of equivalent hardware.
Here we go. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
is this where the hunters come through? Or do the hunters come through with independently of these guys?
Independently? They come through the gate to the left.
Yeah, I just didn't remember if they came through while other enemies appeared.
No. And I got sniped! I saw it!
It's like, you little jackal bastard.
Make my xenophobia boner so hard!
Let's be xenophobic, it's really in this year. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh, it's funny.
Look, I'm too busy thinking about being racist in the good way. Yeah, see, there he is, dead!
Nice. That's always so satisfying to see that miss and then just to line the headshot up.
Yeah, it's always way less satisfying when you hit them and then they go, yeah, but you're still dead, and then I die.
See, what happened for me repeatedly is when I would find two of them, when two of them would run up, there was a couple times where two of them would run up in the later missions, and I would shoot the first one, and before I could track over to the second one, they would shoot me. And it was just, I was not fast enough to make that work.
Yeah, I missed the jump a second.
You did the same thing. I didn't even see that ledge, to be honest, so I can't even, like, criticize too much, because I would have done the same thing.
I think I was trying to be up here because I know the hunter's gonna be up soon.
Yeah.
Dummy. How much high training has to go into using a shield and then moving it out of the way when you run away?
You know, like $5.
No, it's Covenant money, remember?
5 wampums.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know
That
what
little
wampum
known
is.
covenant, that little known covenant currency, the wampum. Yeah, it's definitely not a word that Bird made up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm suddenly really glad I'm up here.
Yeah, especially considering that one guy's got a sword down there. He's kind of a big deal.
Here I am dealing with grunts first because I'm an absolute mastermind, and that problem's solved.
You know what I love doing? Is headshotting an elite 3 times before he dies.
Well, I'm not too upset over that kind of thing because it is legendary, but I do also think it does make a... almost burped real bad. A little bit of sense. They are a super advanced alien race. Like,
yeah, but you're shooting them with their own weapons.
Yeah, we have bulletproof vests. Like, what do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
that Jackal's just...
He's trying.
It's like, no! What if he just killed the pilot out of it and he just fell out of the sky, landed on you, and killed you?
Yeah, what if the stars aligned and my head exploded for no reason?
Yay!
Here they are.
Hunters.
I don't know what kind of look... That hunter's stoned. There's no other way around it. He is out of it, bud.
Then we spend several minutes trying to figure out this problem with only battle rifles because you derped the freaking sniper rifle into him and didn't even hit him.
I also didn't know at the time that the sword does no damage against a hunter. So I'm literally just doing this and hoping they get hurt. If anything, I'm the bullfighter and you're a dude in the stands with a gun.
Toro, ole!
Yeah, that, except I'm going to
Somehow
die.
they have not killed you yet.
Yeah,
I
there
cannot
it goes.
believe it. Also, at some point we blew up the turret that was up there because I wanted to get on that minigun turret where that Marine is standing. But
I think that's Johnson because he's the only Marine.
Hunters.
Stand back, Marine. Let
Yeah,
the chief show you how.
they know I'm there. I don't know why they're like, I wonder where,
Where could he be?
Hunters are always my
tried
favorite after I got over being scared of them as a child.
Yeah. Did you ever see that Halo TV show?
No.
The big bad at the place that they're at are a bunch of like uncontained hunter worms.
Oh,
that just swarm around and attack everything.
I've read about it online. If I remember correctly, that's the story of how one of the arbiters tamed the hunters, or whatever they were called at the time.
It's a story of where the Spartan that fights Master Chief in Halo 5.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know. Halo got weird.
Yeah.
First 3 games are great, then it got weird.
Yeah, first 3 games were all about, yeah, humanity, yeah, shoot aliens, and then suddenly it was...
Not even humanity, it's more just like, hey, this one guy got really pissed off and killed everything. Humanity was screwed, and then the Master Chief happened. That'd have been really funny if that had just landed on your head and killed you.
Oh, of course.
Stand back, Marine.
The Chief always kind of struck me as a mix between, characters like Gordon Freeman and Isaac Clarke, and then, you know, the, like, Call of Duty characters.
Yeah.
He's military, but he's very clearly a freaking nerd. He just doesn't make it obvious that he's doing all the calculations in his head. Because he's quiet like those guys, which, the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure the reason a lot of modern military shooters have such a quiet protagonist is for the same reason Gordon Freeman never said anything, but they pulled it off in a really bad way.
Operational, ma'am.
Ah.
Our pilots didn't
Gordon,
I think it's more...
Gordon Freeman.
I think it's more... I think it's more because freaking they didn't want to give the protagonist like vocal powers when like he's your character, so they wanted you to imagine what you would say.
That's what I'm saying, but
it just ended up getting awkward.
Oh, yeah, you remember this section where it's really fun?
Yeah, I remember you shot me in the back of the head just now. That was pretty cool.
You're fine. You don't even use it.
That's true.
Sergeant, I need you on the bird.
I don't know. I feel like if there was a character who could use more personality, it'd be a guy in the Marines. You know,
They'll need an escort
a very, you know, what's like, watch any movie with Marines in it.
The Chief's not in the Marines.
I know. I'm not talking about Chief. I'm talking about the
They're literally like
Call of Duty mans.
abducted child soldiers that were experimented on. Like the
Yeah,
the
he's a
Spartan
Jedi.
program is a
I know.
No, Spartan program is a pretty nasty piece of work, to be honest.
I've read one of the book.
I read the first couple books. Like there's some pretty gnarly stuff that went on.
Yep.
And
here we go again.
What a treat this is to relive the trauma.
Is it really? I mean, I played Hotline Miami. I'm used to dying. Excuse me, but I play Tetris. I know how to lose at games. Like, stupid statements.
I played the original Guitar Hero.
Excuse me, but I own a PlayStation. Which one? You know, any of them.
I played Dance Dance Revolution 2012.
We played Halo CE with DDR pads on the old Xbox. It was not very effective.
I imagine.
Yep, midair, fine, whatever.
He had like 1 frame to shoot at you, too.
Yeah, you
That
remember
was
that?
just-
I think it was a show on the History Channel where it's all about the best target shooters, and they have a guy on like a vertical carousel, so he's going like a clock face upside down and everything, and then he has to shoot like a billion other rotating things. This guy did not do as good as these Jackal snipers are coded to do.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
you.
Yeah, I honestly, that was where I thought I killed that sniper, and then I went on to shoot at something else, and then he just got back up and shot me right in the face.
Yeah.
Was not happy about that. Look at that! He didn't even aim at you. He shot off to the side, and then you just dropped it.
That was something the Flood did in Halo CE. Was the shotgun? They would literally be getting back from being stunned. The shotgun would be aiming at the ground, and then I'd explode.
Yeah.
Also,
so
it's
many.
not like it matters, but that the plasma sword is above where I'm aiming when I'm aiming downrange. It's like in one of the apartment blocks up there.
Yeah.
Yep. You walk around the corner and you cease to be the Master Chief.
Look at all the Marines died too, like in 3 seconds.
What stopped us from just getting like a bulldozer or like a forklift with a sheet metal on the front?
I don't know. We should armor ourselves with whatever those boxes you're hiding behind are made of.
What are those boxes
This
made
is
of?
my time to die a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, because you keep walking in front of the boxes.
Because if I go behind the boxes, then we're
Yep.
gonna be getting in each other's way.
Whee! This section reminds me of a Counter-Strike map.
Saw him
Look,
peek out as well.
You can't have all the fame, alright?
I would love to see a playthrough of this where somebody does this blind and doesn't die. Like, I don't think it's possible.
What do you mean blind?
Where they do it first time. Like, you get
Oh.
a first-time player that's never played this before, doesn't know where any of the Jackal snipers are, and just manages to go through without dying.
I mean, some
like,
of these...
if somebody could do this,
Find
I
a
would be-
younger pro esports player. Oh, yeah, we're talking about how German Shepherds aren't allowed. Find a younger esports player, like some up and I don't care about esports, so I'll just name it Schneckle McDo or whatever,
yeah, good old
and
Schneck.
be like, hey, you're really good at you know, that really obscure game called Tetris with guns. How do you want to play?
Tetris.
How do you want to play Halo 2? And if you lose, you're no longer professional. And then he'll be like, yes, I will absolutely do that. He's Swedish. Yes, I will absolutely do that. And then
He's like Austrian and Swedish.
He's
like
whatever-
His dad was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
he's whatever makes this joke the stupidest, not the funniest. And then he proceeds to, you know, get his ass handed to him because he sucks at video games and no one ever figured it out. Yeah, okay.
This is a great. I feel like we've lost the plot here.
Yeah, what plot? It's been Jackal snipers for like 20 minutes now. See? That
all
one came
Jackal
from behind
snipers?
you.
Always has been. And the guy rocks up top, and you're not gonna see him. He's gonna shoot you right in the head.
No, you're the one who never saw him.
What? The guy up top? No, I was the one that told you about him because he killed me a bunch of times when me and Verd played.
Oh yeah, I found a good sniper over y'all.
Oh yeah. I like having both of them for this kind of work
Yep.
because you can.
They're never gonna
Yeah.
find the body.
At least it gave you a nice checkpoint, so you're right there with the sniper.
Well, the one up top I'm talking about is on the catwalk.
Yeah, he's gonna pop up.
Look.
Wow.
Okay, we both. Okay.
Oh, he killed both of us.
Yes, absolutely.
That's such nonsense.
I remember at one point I
realized he killed
got
both of us.
fed up with you not killing stuff, so I told you to stand back, and I just handled all of it.
Yeah, right.
Look, it's on the recording, so we'll see how right or wrong I am in like 40 minutes or whenever we finally get past it.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's here. I'm
And
pretty
there
sure
you
it
go.
happened. I'm pretty sure it happened later.
He missed me.
There was one instance that we were playing, and I was just too tired to be competent. That I don't think it happened.
I don't know.
Shooting at his ankles? That's not very nice.
That's all like, well, what do you want me to do? He sucks. And you died in the same spot.
I don't even remember where that guy spawned at.
Up there, dummy.
You know, it might have been here.
You're upside down. Yeah, he would have hit me if I didn't strafe at the last second.
Yeah, you gotta time your strafes like absolutely perfectly. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the time where I'm just getting progressively worse as we go.
Yeah, and then we still play another chapter after this, so ugh. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, you saved my bacon. Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You can tell I'm upset. And you died to the same guy for the 3rd time.
I could not peek quickly enough to shoot him in the head.
I
tried
know,
like 3
that's
times.
why I had to tell you to sit back. Woo! Those laser tracers are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And done, because I don't suck!
I actually never even knew you could get back in there.
Neither did I, but
even pay
you live, you
attention. I
learn.
didn't even pay attention to you doing it.
Whee! Well, that was an opportunity to dual-wield pistols, I just realized.
Not against jackal snipers, it would have been. Shot me in the back of the head. I appreciate that you didn't pull the trigger there and shoot me in the back of the head.
I think you just shot me in the back of the head.
Possibly.
This is
If that's true, it's only because you walked in front of me and it's your fault.
This isn't planet side, bud. Although we are planet side.
We are planet side.
Mm.
Oh my.
There's you almost dying because you suck, and I'm better at you than video games.
Better
Not-
at you?
Not. I didn't say I was better at you than talking. All right, bud.
Definitely better at you than grammar.
What part of this did you not understand with your infantile brain?
Infantile?
Correct. That's a real word.
It is a real word. You're just not using it properly.
BAM!
There's something really cathartic about watching jackal snipers die. Oh, nice. Got 2 grunts for 1 burst.
Yeah, I couldn't shoot because you were
There's me
in
trying.
my
There's
way.
me trying to back up and running into you, being like, "Why can't I move away? What is getting me stuck?"
I'm
And
just
you
there
almost
with my
catch
hands
that
on your
grenade with
shoulder.
teeth.
I'm just there with my hands on your shoulders. No, you're the shield now.
Don't move. No, just hang tight.
You
It'll all be
will
over.
recharge if I'm going
No
to die.
more tears. Go another one.
I don't think they spoke English in this game yet.
That's
Well,
a very fortunate spawn.
It wasn't until yeah. It wasn't until Halo 3 that we actually figured out how people talk. Here I am having an absolute
Very
anxiety
convenient.
attack.
It's very convenient that all the aliens in Halo speak English in Halo 2. For our, you know, personal
Well,
understanding.
we
Even
all-
when they're alone amongst themselves.
shut up. We already do have like machine translation today, so it's not too far of a kick to have 2 civilized races being able to machine translate each other on the fly.
Not when one's trying to like furiously genocide the other one.
My understanding is that it's still possible, even in the heat of the moment. Yeah, I don't know whose stain that is, but it wasn't me, I promise. This room looks very Half-Life 1.
Yeah. A little higher res.
Here's the scariest game, or scariest hallway in the entire game.
Yeah. Try to figure out where your light button is. Hey, look, my light's actually coming out of the part that it
The
should
helmet,
be.
yeah. I don't want it!
All those particle effects are so bright.
This was also before we
Holy
learned
cow.
that Marines get snipers.
When you give them a sniper rifle, it literally turns them into like Superman.
Freaking garbage. Yeah, because they fly around and kryptonite is their kryptonite.
To be fair, I did know that if you gave a Marine a weapon, it would give them infinite ammo. I just didn't remember it turned them into an aimbot.
That's another thing that's hardly unique to this game. Opposing force. Half-Life 1 opposing force. One of the speedrun tactics when you have a squad mate is to not let him die so that he can continue to use his light machine gun in the face of overwhelming fire. And then when he dies, you take that stuff, and it has such a kickback you can use it to go faster. Unfortunately, Master Man is too heavy to be pushed back by mere bullets.
Mere bullets cannot stop him.
What city is this? Mombasa or something? New Mombasa?
Yeah.
Gross.
It's somewhere in like the center of Africa, which is pretty cool. It's a nice setting for science fiction.
It matches up with Forerunner stuff that doesn't happen until 3. Where, the Forerunners, after they reseeded everybody, probably reseeded humanity back in Africa. I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're practicing calisthenics, looks like.
Yeah, by jumping 9 feet onto the cockpit glass of a warthog.
The highest concentration of
Yeah.
Covenant troops is
Okay.
directly below the caravan.
Oh.
Also, then we do something really cool here. We
Yeah, I'm
die
sure.
immediately.
No.
That bridge
You show off your fantastic driving. I show off my fantastic accuracy.
Oh, of course.
And the Covenant kills us in roughly 6 seconds.
Oh, ye of little faith. When you're in a vehicle, snipers are actually really bad.
For whatever reason, I'm very thankful for that.
Olive drab vehicles specifically is their kryptonite. Not armor or nothings. Yeah, that was a bad one.
Literally the second I see a sniper, I ignore everything else that's shooting at us and just focus down the tower.
Excuse me, I don't feel very safe. Can you shoot him? Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Shut up.
And we die right here.
No, we don't. I'm not bad at driving a... There you go. At driving a vehicle either.
Except for the part where you got us stuck and I got shot in the back.
Well, I don't know what you expect from me. You aren't a Superman. I am. It's like when Spider-Man has to save Gwen the first time, or whoever, I don't remember who, and cracks her neck because he sucks at being a hero.
Speaking
Why
of
did it
sucking
flip
at that,
over the other way?
I honestly was certain that we were going to die. Oh, that Marine died.
Good luck, Marine! I hope you took your vehicular combat training, because I didn't. Obviously I didn't.
You get stuck in the same place. Get out there a little more gracefully.
Oh,
this
now
time,
now I'm driving bad on purpose.
That's what we'll go with.
No, I promise.
Nope. This is legitimately your driving skill. That's definitely what's going on here.
In my
headcanon.
defense, the vehicles are so slidey in this game, anyways. It may as well be.
Have the ultimate defense. I can drive really badly, say that I did it on accident or on purpose, and either will be equally accurate.
No one can call me out on my bluff if I'm always bluffing. That garbage.
That's the secret. I'm always bluffing.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm trying not to get shot by the nobody that's here.
This tunnel links up to the bridge. It's full of
I thought there was a sniper in that tower, but I'm not sure there
Yeah,
was.
I would certainly believe it if you told
Also,
me that.
there's Cortana making a Finding Nemo reference.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
Just keep swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't know if this came out before or after that, or if it was even intentionally done. But I thought it was fun.
Finding Nemo was one of the first animated ones, so I'll give it credit. Hold on. Siri! Siri!
Siri, tell me a secret!
I tried to type finding and typed din dung. Finding. Fibding Nemo. Whatever.
Fibding and Brinkenford. Yes. Yes, that.
It came out
Yeah,
in 03, and I
why?
think Halo 2 came out in 04, right?
It did.
There you go.
I choose to believe that. That was what they were going for.
Oh.
I don't know why you got out right there.
Because the warthog was on fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't even observe it here, let alone in the game the first time we played it. So.
Yeah, I don't know how you're still alive with your level of perception.
It's just, you know, 90% luck.
Most of the time I do perceive stuff, but yeah, okay. I didn't know that barrel
Most of
was
the time
explosive.
I perceive stuff, except for the time where I crashed us through all the explosive barrels and we died
Hey,
immediately.
to be fair, it was purple. I didn't know it was explosive. They didn't use... Yeah, we both died.
We died from the exploding warthog.
Exploding stuff gets painted red.
And, oh, this is a great spawn.
There's only one ghost between the two of us. I think I'd totally ditch you at some point.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Master Chief, where's the other Master Chief? Oh, you know, he's
There's
just...
only one Master Chief. It's just that if he dies, sometimes I have to go back and...
It's Master Chief, not Master Chiefs.
The other one doesn't matter.
Oh,
He
no,
doesn't
I blow it
actually
up
exist.
because I'm a dick. That's what I did.
If you'd have killed yourself, that would have been the greatest thing ever.
I think we die later anyways and checkpoint back to here.
Yep.
I still have the sniper from, like, the beginning of forever ago.
Yeah, but we've been driving vehicles, so there's not really been a chance to pick anything else up.
Hmm.
The last thing you killed was an elite with it right before we
Apparently
got
I
into a
decided to go
warthog.
walk back all the way to a vending machine I saw earlier. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing with physics. This is
Yeah, you're...
This is something I do often.
No, yes, I am aware.
Oh, you're right there. Oh, what am I doing? What did I...
What are you Google?
What engine? Oh yeah, we were looking up what engine it used. I don't remember because of the physics. In CE, I was talking to Cortana. In this one, I'm just googling crap.
What's the more practical thing to do while you're playing something else? Use the voice chat. What do you actually do? Use the actual search engine. Oh my!
I don't think we ever actually got a real answer. We just knew that it wasn't Halo Anniversary
It was running.
Edition.
Yeah, it was running 2 engines, which is
Oh,
why
no,
when
no,
you switch over, it lags out.
The Halo 2 is a proprietary one, is what it was.
Yeah, it was Russian. It's a Saber engine,
I don't remember.
which I think is the. It's either the same one or it's based off of the one that they use for Halo 4.
Well, not the. Well, what about what we're looking at right now? Is also a proprietary engine.
Well, yeah, but that's their original engine.
Oh yeah, here's a ghost. Screw that. I ain't no freaking purple commie. I got it anyways.
Wow, you get marks for like intellect and competence and just overall.
Look, they'll be looking for a
No, they won't. They won't be looking for anything.
They'll be looking for a working ghost, not a broken one. They'll never look at me.
They'll be looking for a competent Spartan, not an idiot.
No.
They'll never see me.
They have an army full of grunts. They don't have competency.
No, but there's a jackal sniper out there for real. You're probably screwed.
Between the grunts and the brutes alone, it's a surprise the Covenant ever got anything done.
You're not wrong.
There's no sniper, you idiot.
Yeah, I saw the tracer coming from the turret.
Although I think with the brutes, they literally just didn't give the brutes weapons until like 10 minutes before Halo 2 or Reach.
Like, oh crap, we need to give them stuff.
Tell me I die. Tell me I die. Okay.
You run out of ammo for everything.
That's something I'm never upset with, is running out of ammo, because I actually get to be told to use a new gun. Here we are, walking across the thing we're supposed to be driving through again. Oh, and there's a guy who didn't.
They're shooting into a hole for no reason whatsoever.
No, the warthog. It was shooting the warthog that went through the hole.
Oh. What a brave little warthog.
I mean, I'd drive into a hole if a giant walking beetle was chasing me.
Yeah,
and I died immediately.
The ghosts, like, are really inconsistent. Sometimes they kill you in what feels like 2 bullets. Oh, there we go, with the checkpoint screwing us over again. But sometimes they'll shoot at you for a while before they kill you, and sometimes they'll kill you in literally 2 shots.
Here I am about to sexually harass a coworker. Oh, I guess not.
But for me, it was Tuesday. Nice nade. That landed where everybody was standing like 10 minutes ago.
That's cool. Host advantage. Or whatever.
Whatever.
That one worked.
Ah, that did work. It's a good thing that guy, like, literally was just busy navel gazing instead of fighting back.
Oh yeah, I was holding on to that in case I ever found another sniper rifle, and then I realized that if I found another sniper rifle,
I'd
have
pick up
ammo.
the other sniper rifle.
Yeah. Also, I think it just occurred to me. I think the heretic, his plasma rifles do the same damage as ghost shooties.
Yeah.
Which is
That makes
cheating.
sense. Because his do more than normal plasma rifles do by far.
How can you tell? They all kill in 2 hits.
Actually, you know what?
What?
I say that, but now I'm not sure. I don't think we've...
Here I am failing at skateboard tricks.
Yeah. You could have, kick flipped it, ollied, grinded off on that little bar there, but...
To be fair, it's not a very ergonomic hoverboard.
No, it's really not. It's not even an ergonomic hover bike.
What would the closest thing to a ghost be in contemporary vehicles?
Nothing.
A snowmobile?
It's like a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle.
No, that's the brute chopper. That's that.
Nah, the Halo Ghost is more of a crotch rocket than the Brute Chopper is.
Eh. Well, the brute chopper is in fact a chopper, and I guess the ghost is a crouch rocket.
I'm trying to think if the Brute Chopper... That's probably more like a snowmobile.
Oh, considering it does actually make contact with the ground. You only ever get to drive it around in sand anyway, so what does it matter?
Ah, it looks really cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun to run into things with it and blow them up with the whatever excuse that... Oh, wow, that's a very on fire Warthog.
I think I decided against using it.
Like, I'm gonna get it... never mind.
I should totally be able to drive that
it.
thing. I don't know what you're doing.
Shooting things. 'Cause I'm cool.
You're not shooting anything. You're blasting your boost. You got a hot engine. I like your nitrous.
I thought I was shooting something, but maybe not. And I'm pretty sure at one point in here I watch you go off a jump and explode like instantly the second you get air.
Oh yeah, because my Warthog is on fire, the lives of myself and everybody nearby have become very forfeit to funny.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I think I figured out, if you just run up on them fast enough, they have trouble hitting you.
And... Yep.
And then there you are.
And then I did a trick. Look at my awesome trick. I'm pretty sure that's going to be in one of my videos, although I think the audio's bugged for it.
Just make your own beatbox, your own audio.
I'm probably going to do a Tony Hawk.
Boy, do I have 16 minutes of sound bites for you. I was watching that video at work one night, just laughing my ass off.
Which one?
We're playing Reach, and I was Tony Hawk.
Oh yes.
Don't let them.
I still have a soundbite saved in my archives.
Is it in the? Oh yep. There's.
Yeah, I jumped out and shot him and everything. I did everything right except land.
You did everything right except you were still next to an exploding warthog.
I did
you
everything
upload
right
that
except
Reach campaign video with the Tony Hawk stuff in it?
Well, it wasn't a campaign video, but yes.
I don't remember if I've watched it. I need to. I think I've watched all your Reach videos.
We were playing Duck Pond or Duck Hunt or whatever. A form of it. And it was you, me, and Verd.
Yep. Yep.
And I was the only zombie.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Because I'm pretty sure I have a video on that as well, but I don't get all the Tony Hawk stuff because I wanted to make sure that was left for you specifically because everybody.
I had 16 minutes of it. 16 minutes of a video. That's one of my favorites because it's when I allow my ADHD to flow, it hurts, but I create it's so funny to me and me alone.
That's okay. When things are funny to you, they become funny for the rest of us by extension.
Like I'm so upset that I lost some Roller Coaster Tycoon footage with Verd because it hit hard. Because he would be building a roller coaster and I'd just be off in the middle of the woods building houses out of furniture. and wasting money doing it. And then I lose the audio from when we made every guest in the park have to pee so bad and then built one toilet on top of a mountain. With a bunch of scenery that says stuff like "Go kill yourself," sort of stuff, and the footage is lost.
That's actually a shame. Roller Coaster Tycoon is literally a simulator of, if you were given the power of freaking God,
it's the Sims but less personal, contextualized in a roller coaster park.
Remember the experiment? I don't remember what it was called, but the experiment where they gave like half the people that were guards and the other half were inmates and like see what power does to them.
Yeah, no,
and, like,
they could have saved a lot of trouble and just waited for Roller Coaster Tycoon to come out.
This is literally what Roller Coaster Tycoon is. It just gives you the opportunity. Once again, you get out of that just in time for it to explode and kill you. But
well, you're so far behind. I'm just trying to run past.
Literally gives you the ability to just be the biggest douche when you're given any power over a situation whatsoever.
I'm not gonna lie and say I wouldn't abuse my power. I am going to tell the truth and say I'd use it for goofy stuff. Like you. Talk like a clown for the rest of the night.
Everybody that I have talked to that has played that game has basically done similar things to torment their guests, and that's
no. The thing is, when I'm playing alone, I just
exception.
build a park. But when I'm playing with Verd, we both just allow the fact that it's 5 a.m. to happen. Oh, here we go.
See, I missed all of this because I was busy, you know, trying to kill all the APCs for whatever reason.
I think I was trying to narrate it for you, but you know. Okay, we'll pick up the next hour of footage later.
Alrighty.